Okay, trust me. Everybody hates Drew. I get it. I've got the thumbnail that's saying Bitcoin's going to 86K. I've got the title that everybody hates. I get it 100%. This is not the end. This is not a big deal. It is just a correction. Okay, first and foremost. Secondarily, I'm only telling people because I want them to know. I want them to understand. That's the whole point of watching these videos so that you learn how to find these things, pick these things out, and then have the most, potential profit that you can. I'm trading it right now. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not. I'm up like 3K on my position. I'll show you. I'll pop up a screenshot on the screen. But here's my point. I'm going to give you a high level overview of why Bitcoin is tanking right now. If you want the full level analysis, again, you know what to do, okay? Because I'm phasing this channel out from a TA perspective. I've got a new channel, Drew_Wolfer. You'll see it on the screen. Go over there. I'm going to give you a master class in moving averages on that channel. I'm going to give you a master class in bearish divergences on that channel. I'm going to give you a master class of why this is happening, right? And where we're going from here, okay? And here, I'm going to give you a high level overview of how I'm already up 50%, right, on my position with 3K profit, how I saw that it was coming, right? And I'm going to give you my methodology behind it, and we're just going to go and get into it. I'm not even going to sit here and waste time. I know there's going to be a bunch of triggered people in the comments section. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. Get your pitchforks, take your little torches, burn my house down, stab me, say you hate my braids, get mad at me for walking, whatever. Do whatever it is that you need to do it now. And then watch the video. Okay, because I'm going to give you both sides of this, right? The bullish and the bearish, and why this is happening and where we could be going, and then where that takes us in the future. Because again, Bitcoin doesn't have to go $250,000 tomorrow. Don't be greedy. Don't be impatient. Okay? Let the market do what the market's supposed to do. Leg up, leg down. Do it responsibly. It's not my fault that the market's going down either. Just because I posted a YouTube video doesn't mean anything, right? I want to see the market go up too. Okay. But you can make money on the downside while we're capitulating and waiting for that next leg up. So I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Let's get into the charts. I'm done talking. I told you about in my previous video, I'll pop the thumbnail up on the screen. This was the line in the sand that we had to hold yesterday. I was pretty much 100% sure we weren't going to hold it, but I told everybody that. I think I posted that video like right around here. Maybe it wasn't right around there. I think it was like right around here where we were like just a couple of $100 outside of it. We tapped it, right? We tapped it. We bounced. We set a lower high. Okay. This is just high level overview on this right here. This is how we got here. Okay. Let's first talk about how we got here and then where we're going. Okay. And where we are first, right? We got here by setting higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, blah, 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 right? You got it. You can leg it up, leg it down yourself. Okay. Then we kind of got a rounded top up here. And I'm going to show you what this is because no one, no one looks for this. Turn the friggin' chart upside down, man. And then you tell me what it looks like. All right. It's like a friggin' cup and handle. All right. But this one's inverted. All right. Which means breaking to the downside. I'm going to show you a couple other things. This is going to be high level overview. If you want the master class, go over to Drew_Wolfer. Right. Don't get triggered in the comments section. I'm just showing you what the chart's telling me. All right. You're delivering the news. Don't get mad at the delivery person. You don't shoot the messenger, man. Right. So that's how we got here. Right here, we got a new high. And then we came back and tapped the same low. And then we got a lower high and made a new lower low. We took this low out, right? We're about to take this low out, right? So look at this range. This was our higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, same low, lower high, lower low, okay? Lower high is probably what's going to happen. And then we'll probably take this low out around like 95.5. And again, I have all the supports. I have every single charting thing that you could friggin' imagine. Cup and handles, inverted head and shoulders, inverted cup and handles, bull flags, bull pennants, bear pennants, freaking rising channels, rising wedges, downward trending channels, downward trending wedges, everything that I was trying to convince myself to be bullish, to be long, right? Because I was like, okay, I don't want to enter a short position. I want to defend my position in entering short. How do I do that? By figuring out every reason to be long, right? And then if it doesn't add up, then you don't take it. Okay, so what was the first one? We had this bullish megaphone pattern, okay? This is not good. Okay, bullish megaphone, it got broken to the downside. It came back up in here. If we break below this and then close one more candle below it, that bullish megaphone is nullified, okay? And it's broken to the downside, all right? And these play out like very rarely. And the highest it's going to get us is $100,800, right? So this one's not looking good because first off, we're below the line in the sand that I was talking about yesterday on the video. Then we have a falling wedge. Again, we have broken below the fallen wedge, okay? If we close below the close of this candle, which is $95,957, if we close a candle below this, this has broken to the downside, okay? That's the current falling wedge right now, and we're below it. So just watch, right? Then we had a macro or a micro bull flag. We busted down out of that. That was confirmed. It came back and retested where the bull flag was, and then bam, textbook. We had a secondary micro bull flag. Again, bam, fell through that, no problem, whatever, right? We broke the line in the sand. There's that. Then we had a bull flag on the daily, okay? And guess what we're trying to do right now? Break that down. I just found this today. Okay, this is something I just found basically today, right? And this is on the daily chart. If you look, this is like the one thing that's bullish for Bitcoin. It like looks a little bit bullish, right? We've got this like bull flag on the daily chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight days up, 2 days down. We're closed. We've closed, or if we close this outside of the bull flag, it's not looking good. Okay, let's go back to the hourly chart because that's what we're going to be sticking to. And if you want high level analysis on, literally, I'm degenning. I'm going down to the 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute. Everything is going to be on the other video. I cannot stress that enough. Okay. Then we had a bull pennant on the 1 hour, right? What happened to that bull pennant? We broke out, but we topped out. Why did we top out? Well, there was another megaphone pattern too that was happening. We broke that to the downside. So there's only two things that are like even remotely bullishly happening right now. And we're already retracing this move, right? This was supposed to take us up to like 110, this bull pennant, right? And I really didn't like this bull pennant. I really didn't like it. And I said it in my other video. So whatever. Okay, so we know about that. So there's one that has kind of played out, and that could actually be, there could be some support here at 92.6 because of that bull pennant, right? We've got the megaphone pattern that again broke down, the bull flag of 2023 that would have taken us right, that is supposed to take us right where we are, right? Then we had this March bull flag that brought us up to where we are, and we've never actually retested that. Okay, this is where that bull flag was. We've never even retested that. That's all the way down at $73,000. I'm not saying that's where we're going, but I'm saying I'm going to show you why I think 86K could be, where we could go, right? Now, there's a bunch of catch points here that could happen, right? We could catch at so many different levels, and I'm going to show you. Actually, I'll just plop it up on the screen. That way people are like, oh, you just think it's going to go down. You just think it's going to go down. Yeah, screw you, Drew. I hate you, Drew. So let's pop it up. Here's all of our catch points. You're welcome. You're welcome. Pause the video and read them all, right? There's an absolute ton of them. Sorry, pardon my French. I know it's supposed to be a family-friendly channel. Now, okay, we have gotten through all of that, right? I even okay, so here's the cup and handle. Again, we have not retested the cup or the top of the handle on this. That's at $70,000. It's still bullish from here, man. If we stay above like literally $70,000, dude, like target is 130. It's great. Who cares? Okay? We can have a nice little pullback to reset all these RSI divergences and things of that sort that we're seeing on the hourly, 4-hour, daily, weekly, monthly charts. We need that, okay? And here's another thing, just so that everybody knows that it's not just all doom and gloom. Look at the weekly chart. 4 straight weeks up, man. Are you really going to be mad at me here? I don't think so. So let's go back. I'm going to show you why this broke down, okay? And you can choose to believe me or not. I don't care. You're on my video anyways. It is what it is. There's what's called an MA pattern. If you don't know what that is, ChatGPT it, Google it, whatever. This is where we would have had to retrace to on this M, right? We formed the A. We retraced at least to that. This is where you would have entered for a short. And here's your target, 94.5K. Guess what else is at 94.5K? I bet you can guess if you've been watching my videos for long enough. It's a long-term trend line, okay, that's at 94.5K. We come within spitting distance of that right here, okay? So that is held since like 2017, okay? This is the line in the sand that I was talking about in one of my other videos that if we broke above it was bullish news for Bitcoin. Okay, so we know about the MA, we know about this macro upward trending channel, okay? Let's talk about the other thing that happened. A head and shoulders pattern that broke. Okay, so the MA pattern broke down, right? We see that because this is where you had to break down below in order for this to be confirmed. It actually retested it too, came back and back tested it. Same thing with the head and shoulders. It came back tested the neckline of the head and shoulders. It broke here, confirmed on this candle, came back tested it, and now it moved down. Guess where that's taking us? 94 friggin' 5, back to this scene of the crime where we literally broke out, okay? So, another thing. We also have an inverted cup and handle, a little small one that broke down. Guess where that would take us, that measurement? 94.6, 94.7. Okay, that's not good enough for you. I get it. You're skeptical. Here's a bigger cup and handle that again would take us down to about 94.6. It did break. It's on its way down there, okay? Now, here's the other thing. Here's the big inverted cup and handle, okay, that just broke, okay? This one is not confirmed yet because why? The handle on this, and I'm going to take this line in the sand line off of here so it doesn't confuse you. This line right here, this is the breakout candle, okay? It did not get a close below the close of this candle. Once this closes below this candle, it did get a back test. This is where you could have entered for this short. But once we get a close below right here, this candle is probably going to be the one that does it. Then your target is literally like 91.9 on this cup and handle, man. Inverted cup and handle, okay? And that's not even measuring it to the top. If you measure it to the top, even worse, right? We also had this little tiny inverted cup and handle. That one got confirmed, broke down. Here it is, right? We've almost hit the target on that, okay? Then we have the November bearish wedge that was uprising. Guess what happened? We tried to break above it. We couldn't. We came back here. We tried to break back into it after we broke down out of it, right? We never confirmed out of it, right? Came back tested it. And then guess where we confirmed outside of it? Right here, this candle. Because this is the one that closed below the close of the breakdown candle, right? Boom, that's where we're going down. So if you zoom out on this bearish wedge, that's basically been all of November, right? It could take us all the way down to about 85, 86 grand. Okay. Again, this was our line in the sand as well, right? That broke market structure. Now there's a new market structure because market structure used to be trending upwards. But since we set a lower high and a lower low, and now a new lower high and a new lower low, this is where we're going now. And guess what's happened with this channel already? It's already been breached to the downside and back tested. Once we close again below this candle, this 95.8K level is key. Like, if we can break above, back into these channels, back into these things, we might be good to go. But I don't know. We'll see. Then we have another falling wedge that, again, we broke out of, right? This is like a micro falling wedge that we broke down out of. Guess what? It's all bad news from there because a lot of times these break to the upside. But we saw this like macro falling wedge. It broke to the downside too. Okay. So there's a lot of selling pressure in this market right now. Then we had this micro bull flag that again broke down. We had this micro bull flag again that broke down, right? We had all these different things. Okay. And now this is where we are. Okay. How did we get here? Micro bear flag broke down, came back tested it. Boom. We actually hit the target on that, right? This was the target. Micro bear flag number 2. Let's see what happened there. Boom. We tried to come back out of it. We never actually got like a breakout from it. So we came back into the channel. Bam, we broke down. We hit the target on that too. Now, guess what's happening? Third micro bear flag, right? We broke it down out of that. If we close below this candle, again, we're looking at a target of 95.2, right? Then we've got a large rising wedge here. Okay, this could act as support, but rising wedges very rarely, I'm talking like less than 30% of the time, break out to the upside. So the fact that we have a rounded top here, cup and handle, inverted cup and handle, inverted head and shoulders, all this stuff, and we lost the 50 and the 100 MA, The 200 MAs all the way down here at what? $94,500. It's intersecting this line in the sand. And guess what? That's the bottom of that rising wedge. If we break below this, dude, it is not good news, okay? So this could act as support, but this is going to be a really, really low level of support because these don't want to be broken above, and it was broken above. They don't like that, okay? So with all that kind of being said, right? We also had a 1 hour cup and handle. I was trying to convince myself, like, maybe we break out of this, right? We broke down out of it. We confirmed, we came back into it, and then we broke down out of it again. Then we've got another bearish rising channel here that we broke back inside, okay? That's where the line in the sand on that is. Again, at the 200 moving average on the 1 day or on the 1 hour and at that 94.5 level, which is that thing that's that trend channel that's been dating back till 2016, 2017. So again, that trend channel goes all the way down to $57,000. Even if you stay above $57,000, you're still in an uptrend. If you stay above 70, you're still in the cup and handle uptrend, right? For a 130 price target. So it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all bear and, wear and tear, right? So with that being said, that is a really quick high level overview of this. If you want a masterclass, go to my other YouTube channel. I appreciate you for showing up. Drop whatever trigger, right? Drop whatever triggered you in the comments section. If you have a differing opinion, let me know. If you have different targets, let me know. If there's something that you think that I missed. Again, I'm trying to put this all into a digestible video that makes sense for people to watch. Put it in the comments section below. I know you will. Make sure you go over to the other channel. Subscribe. Boom! Bang on the notification bell. Drew_Wolfer. I appreciate you for showing up to this video. I will see you in the next one. Peace.